name's Hawke, Captain Mykel Hawke. I've been in the Special Forces for over 20 years. I've been in more than half a dozen conflicts and over 80 engagements. That's bad guys shooting at me. I've been surviving all over the world in some of the toughest places.
It's control the head, and you control the snake.
But now, I'm about to up the ante.
Oh, this is peeing down my back.
Meet my wife, Ruth.
I'm surrounded by mountain gorillas.
She's a professional journalist.
And I cannot express how bad it smells. Whoa!
But she's about to take on her toughest assignment ever, me. Now, we're gonna be dropped into some of the most dangerous environments on the planet.
And I'm going to document him with this camera and my crew as we survive the elements for 5 grueling days and nights. It's man
Versus wild.
versus wife. So hold on, because the honeymoon is officially over. This is my least favorite environment in the world. I mean, jungles, good. Swamps, I really do not like.
That's gotta be one of the most difficult environments for man to survive in. We're going out here with nothing but a knife.
So what are the main dangers here in the Everglades?
Well, the main dangers, hon, are that we are no longer at the top of the food chain. Everything that can eat us, like alligators, crocodiles, they get so big. They are fast, they are strong. They do eat people, and we're on their turf, so we pretty much are on the menu.
But this place is teeming with wildlife. I'm hoping that Mike's going to be able to hunt it and eat it. I'm really, really hoping that it's not going to eat us. I mean, that's seriously.
Now, most survival scenarios usually begin with some sort of traumatic event. So I try to incorporate that in my training whenever I can. What that means is I usually try to do a little something like this.
Okay? Whip to the shore now.
You don't say. What are moccasins in here?
Yeah, well, they bite little. Them gators bite big. Let's get out of here. Good job.
I don't believe you did that to me.
Well, say goodbye to the boat. Well, honey,
Youch.
welcome to our home for the next 5 days. Okay, here's what we got to do. Boots on the ground, we got to make an assessment. We only got a couple hours before it gets dark. It's already starting to rain.
Oh, hear that?
Thunder, lightning, okay? So the first thing we got to do is find a good location. We got to get up off the ground so we're away from all the creepies and crawlies. And then we got to build an overhead structure to keep us as dry as we can be. I don't think we're going to get a fire tonight. And we'll try to figure out the water thing somewhere along the way, all right?
That is monumental thunder.
Start homemaking. Start gathering up all the strong pieces of small wood that you can carry so we can start making the bed frame for this.
The thing is, I've just been on the floor. How do I know it's not like brimming full of ants and insects and...
We're going to be crawled on tonight and gnawed upon by insects. What we're going to try to do is reduce the number. That's why we need a platform.
It's not funny smiling. Right now I've got this horrible vision of something going in my ear.
You don't need to cut every vine out.
I don't want things underneath us.
But you're sticking the blade in the dirt. It's going to be real hard to get that blade back if we make it dull. Okay? Thank you.
Normally at home it really irritates me when he tells me what to do because he does it all the time. But out here it's really reassuring. It might look really pointless after what he's been doing, is removing these bromeliads because...
Hey,
What?
Sorry.
Why did you do that?
Well, you said you've been removing the
Because
bromeliads.
they're just like brimming with spiders. There's like a mesh of spider web. I don't want that hanging over my head when I'm asleep. What are you doing?
Except you can eat them. Yeah, that part right there. Now when you get the big ones, that part right there is the best part. Just take it.
Oh, it's quite sweet.
Let's get the shelter built, and then we'll munch on some stuff before we go down for the night. So we got energy to get us through the night, okay?
Okay, let me just get it. Now I know.
No, now you know where it is. Let it sit there, and it'll be there when we come. Let's build
Yeah,
this.
at least in the daylight, I can see there's no spiders in. Let me just get it down, and then I'll build the shelter, promise. This one's all dried out, it's dead. This is absolutely miserable. It's chucking it down. There's a huge spider's web there. We're nowhere near done on the shelter. I thought I'd be fighting a heat exhaustion out here. I'm already cold.
Okay, here you go. Berries. There's a real simple rule when it comes to berries. Yellow and white, dead by night. Purple and blue, okay for you. When it comes to red, 50-50. Maybe they're good for you, maybe they'll kill you. Those just don't look right, do they?
Deaths from alligators have increased exponentially this last decade. And it's doing the foolish thing that I'm doing right now. Now I want this drop of water on here. Oh no, it just fell off. My mouth is so dry. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, look at all this water here. But a mouthful of that will probably end up dehydrating me more because of the bugs that are in it. I'll get, you know, giardia, all sorts of dysentery, diarrhea. This is actually really quite difficult.
Y'all, I'm gonna be real quiet. Y'all stay with me. All right. It's the mama protecting her babies. She might come through this brush and try to flank us. So I'm gonna give her space, but I ain't turning my back on her. Never mess with a mama and her babies. I can see the sun has already gone down below the tree line. That means I only got a little bit of daylight left. Gonna finish up the hooch, finish touches on the shelter, and I ain't got any chow to bring home to Ruth. She's not gonna be happy. This whole day did not go according to plan. And this Everglades has turned out to be a whole lot tougher than I expected. I'm not real sure how the next 4 days are gonna pan out.
Okay, so here we are, day one, or night one. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty wore out. I am tired, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. Bugs are trying to eat me alive, and I ain't got the best shelter in the world, and my honey's hungry.
Your honey is hungry. What are we going to eat tomorrow, do you think?
Well, there's plenty out here. I just got to go fetch some. I'm hoping we get lucky and get some reptiles like snakes or turtles. Maybe we'll get extra lucky and get ourselves a rabbit or something like that. But if all else fails, there are plenty of bugs and insects.
I think there's a chance that the microphone will pick up the rumbles of my stomach. It's that bad. I'm not joking.
No, I hear you. And there's plenty of food out here, and we'll get some tomorrow.
If I die tonight, will you eat me?
Wouldn't let you go to waste.
So you didn't even laugh when I asked you that. It was straight. You thought about it. Would you really?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'd want you to.
Good. I give you permission to eat me too if I go down first.
Looking at you down there in that alligator nest makes me really love you. Please don't get eaten.
I try not to. I hate it when that happens.
I'm not scared for my safety. I'm not scared for my safety up here. The bugs are irritating me. I'm cold and my feet feel disgusting. But yeah, my main concern is I don't know if I can sleep while Mike's underneath me in alligator snake territory. I know I have to because I've got to. There's no point in him being down there if I don't sleep. Well, first night wasn't a good one.
Early this morning, Ruth had stomach problems and then she got sick. I got her covered in palm fronds here to keep her warm because she's feeling cold. It's day 2. We need to improve our shelter. We need some food. We need some water. I got to get a fire going. This area here in the Everglades is much too thick for us to make a signal for the search and rescue team, so I also got to scout out for a better location. Baby, you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go try and get us some breakfast.